avocado market in Kenya has witnessed significant growth and emerged as a lucrative sector within the country's agricultural industry. With its favorable climate, fertile soil, and increasing global demand for avocados, more and more nurseries are sprouting all over the country. A good example is the Hass avocado production in Kenya. It will be determined right from the seedling. It's advisable for avocado farmers to ensure that they have the right Hass cultivator. Grafting is done, which increases resistance to diseases, improves yield, and increases its adaptability to different soils. Our farmer today told us that growers found that grafting small stems onto the seedling of another type of avocado produces a tree that matures faster and bears far more fruit than one grown from Hass seed alone. Hass avocado is a result of grafting, and grafting of fruits is done to improve the variety by increasing its resistance to diseases, improving yield, and improving its adaptability to different soils. Now let's get it from the experts, and we make our way to Isinya, Kajiado County. Thank you, Kehio. Hello and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Kilimo na Biashara show, and thank you for joining us today. Well, we are in Isinya, Kajiado County, and we are here to explore more about propagation of avocados. I know initially we had done farming of avocados. You remember that? Well, and then again, we went to Nyeri to do value addition of avocado. You remember the essential oils, the entire processing bits. Well, today we are taking you back to the basics, where it all starts. So there are different ways, either you want to, different ways of propagation. So either grafting or seeding. We don't know what they're doing here, and that's why we are right here to learn more about propagation of avocados. So, and which variety are you interested in? So let's go meet our farmer and industry players here and learn more about propagation of avocados. Join me, let's go. Anand.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
And for sure, this farm is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Anand, seeing avocados in a greenhouse is quite a mystery for me. Perhaps demystify that for me.
Yeah, we got an opportunity during 2017 when we heard that avocado is one of the popular fruits. With that opportunity, we started getting into avocado. As a farmer, we were growing roses before from past 25 years. When we heard in 2017 that avocado is one of the fruits which can get the same commercial value as flowers, we started to venture into avocados. This is our nursery where we do our seedlings. It has been from 2017 we have been doing this. Here
I see it's fully propagation. Now, why propagation and not the actual planting or growing of avocados as a commercial venture?
We have both. We have our avocado nursery. In fact, we started for our own planting. But when people came to ask for seedlings, we thought there is a good opportunity to sell the seedlings out. So we started nursery. At the same time, we have our own plantations, which we have planted in our another farm called Porini Flowers. We have planted around 60 hectares of avocados.
So it's out of the production that you got the good variety, and people are like, this is what we also need.
Yes, because the popular varieties in the market is Hass, which has the commercial value, benefits of health, everything. Since that is the variety which is in market, so we went into that variety.
So it's Hass that has the biggest market. And which varieties do you have here aside from Hass?
We have two varieties. One is Hass and one is Fete. Hass is the biggest proportion. Almost like 80% is Hass and 20% is Fete.
This is quite interesting. Now I want to learn more about the nitty-gritties involved here, especially when it comes to propagation. Is it seeding? Is it grafting? And what other methods involved here? So there's another place, or this is where it begins?
We can start from the seeding. I'll take you around there so you can see the seedling. From there you can see the process, how it's been propagated and taken into the nurseries.
And is the agronomist there today?
Yes, they are around. We can just walk.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Let's
through.
go.
Yep.
Okay. So this is the first place now?
Yeah, yes. This is the start of the process. From here is when it takes to another level. So you will be guided by my colleague Shankar. He will take you through the rest of the process until the seedlings, which is ready.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice trip. Thank you.
Yeah. Shankar.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes.
Now I see a lot of seeds here. Tell me, what's this process?
This is the initial stage of the nursery. The seedlings life, it starts from here. Yes.
With all these fruits and seeds, I'm just wondering, where do you source them? Where do you get it?
Actually, this is the local avocados, what we are growing in Kisi region. Majority of the seeds we are getting from Kisi. Instead of seeds, usually we'll get the fruits, the whole fruit. We'll ripen them here. Once it's ripened, then we'll select them. Once it's select, then we'll extract them like this. Once it's extracted, then we'll remove the seeds to see the nature of the seed, whether it's affected by any pest and disease or it's a good healthy seed. Then we will select only the good seeds. The rejects which is affected by pest and disease, we'll reject them separately. Then after that, it's having more spores from here. We will treat them with chemicals, some recommended chemicals what we have that list. Then we will transfer to the cold rooms. We will keep them like 2 weeks. Each and every week once, we will check the seeds, whether it's getting rotting or any other disease we are getting. Those seeds, we will sort them out. We will take after 2 weeks out from the cold room, which is the best seeds. Then the process begin from the nursery.
That's quite interesting, but allow me to take you back just a little bit. Why Kisii? And you know, Kenya has amazing soil and many farmers are growing avocado.
Actually, we did many trials from many part of the countries, like Muranga we taken, Machakos, many areas. We tried many fruits. Only thing from Kisii, we got variety called Fubla. That Fubla variety is doing better than any other county seeds. That's why we decided to get only from Kisii. The Kisii region avocados, it's the best.
So when it comes to commercialization of this propagation business,
yes,
and you compare it with exporting the fruit itself, when you look at the economies of scale, why didn't you venture into the other one?
Actually, in Kenyan market, there is no commercial nursery. They are growing like this much bigger, and the market, it's lack of seedlings. Demand is high, the propagator is very less. Then we decided like 5 years ago to start nursery first. Then we can establish our plantation. But we did both together. We established our nursery here. Our plantation we have planted in Molo. It's around 50 hectares farm. This is around 500,000 plants we propagating here. Yes, so to fill the market gap. That's why we decided to start this nursery.
We'll speak more about the market later, but looking at these seeds here, can you spot the difference, direct difference or physical difference between Forte and Hass?
Actually, we are doing both. This region, it's not suitable for avocado growing. Our plantation is located in Molo. There we are growing more than 50 hectares. Still we are increasing. Even Bomot also we are going to plant like 250 hectares. And also not only avocados, we are even growing some dragon fruits, blueberries. Yeah, we are entering to the fruits, from flower to fruits.
So we go to the next level.
Yes.
You'll tell me more about the roots,
Yes,
right?
we'll do.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Tell me what happens here.
The seedling life, it begins from here. Once we mix the media, then we'll bring the bags, we'll arrange them here. Then we will feed them like 2 to 3 days to reduce the EC. Once EC is reduced, then we will check the moisture content in the bags. We'll confirm one time it's ready for sowing. Then we'll select the seeds. Once seeds come, we will treat them with chemical for 5 minutes. Then again we will reselect the seeds which is good for sowing.
So the seeds have to be treated. You cannot just grow it or sow it just like that.
Yeah, it has to be tested like 3 or 4 times. Then only it will come for the sowing. Once it's come, then we'll arrange them in the top of the bag. Again the QCs, we have some QCs to check the seed quality again one time.
Yes.
Then they will confirm the seed quality in the top of the bag. Whether it's okay, they will give approval. Then the people, they will sow the seeds inside the bag. You can see now they already selected some seeds.
Yes.
It's already approved for the sowing. Now they can sow the seeds like only like few centimeters, like 4 to 5 centimeters deep.
Yeah.
Then you cover with the soil.
So I can cover the rest.
Yes,
the
you can.
Tell me more about this type of irrigation.
This is the micro drippers. Where each and every bag, it can get the uniform water and uniform fertilizer. Soil, we are using soilless culture. The entire farm is a soilless culture. Even the nursery, even the rose what we are growing here, it's a soilless culture. Why we are not using soil? Usually it's a soil carrying more fungus and bacteria. Yeah, it may cause Phytophthora and Fusarium root rot, those kind of fungal diseases in the future once you plant it in the plantation.
Hey, so there's a lot involved when it comes to propagation of avocado. And there's a lot also remaining, yeah? We've not grafted yet. And we've not seen the germinated ones. Of course, there's still a lot to learn about propagation of avocado. Did you know that there's a lot of science involved, that it takes an entire village to come up with that best quality variety of avocado that you consume in your home? Today we are focusing on propagation of avocado. Well, look around. This is one of the biggest avocado propagation units in Eastern Central Africa. How about that? So let's learn about grafting, the germination process, and how you can have the best quality of avocado process. So are you keen to learn more about that? Well, let's still continue with Shenka to tell us more about this, shall we? Shenka, now does grafting begin with the seed or the plant?
Actually, before grafting, it has a lot of procedure is there to graft. First of all, once you sow the seeds, it will take 2 months to germinate. From germination, from grafting, it will take 6 months. In between the 6 months, we will do 3 times sorting the plants. Sorting means the which is not compatible for grafting, which is not suitable for grafting, which is already affected by pest and disease, and which is not reaching that quality level. Those seedlings, we will remove them, we will discard them, we will burn them.
And after planting, how do you determine the quality of the best variety that has grown?
You see, this is already we did second sorting. You can see from here, this seedlings is coming very faster compared to this one. That means this one, it's having healthy in seed itself. In the breeding line, if you select based on the quality of the thickness of the stem, the leaf appearance, and the root growth. Based on that, we will select the seedlings. Then we will do for grafting.
So which one between the Hass and the Fuerte, that is the rootstock?
The rootstock, it's only the local one. Yeah, the top what we are grafting, it should be the cyan. This is like stock. The cyan, it's a Hass or Fuerte. We have to decide which one we want to graft. Yes.
So it depends on the market preference.
You see, the market needs more Hass compared to Fuerte. Fuerte usually will recommend 10% for cross-pollination purpose.
Now tell me the germination process, because I see you have different levels here. What's the germination process and how long does it take?
Actually, in the nursery, usually, as I told you, we will do like 3 to 4 times sorting. If I show like 100 seeds in the nursery, final product, what I am selling the plants, I'll get only 50 plants for the sales. We will do sorting every time. We will remove the plants which are half-type plants. We will remove them. We will throw them. We will burn them. You see, already I explained you. We have irrigation each and every plant. It can give uniform fertilizer throughout the year, and each and every plant will get enough nutrient and water. Then second, timely we will do spraying for the pest and disease. We have our scouting team. They will scout, they will monitor the pest and disease, which are the pest and disease affecting earlier. The percentage, like minimum percentage itself, we will control as earlier.
And which pests or diseases are rampant here?
Nursery stage will get Fusarium and Phytophthora, those kind of root rot diseases, and Cercospora leaf spot. Then pest wise, aphids will get, thrips will get, mites will affect. Those things will spray and will control it.
So what are the control measures so that you can curb this, so that the avocado cannot be affected by pests and diseases? What should someone do?
You have to do pre-emergence spraying. You see, don't want to wait for some pest or disease come and affect your plants. You have to spray earlier itself to control those diseases.
Shenka, I've just observed that you've raised the plants up. They are not on the ground. Is there a reason for that, or it's just your routine or your plan as a company?
Actually, initially we did a lot of research on this. Why we are keeping in the down? If you keep in the down, what will happen? Directly it can contact to the soil. It's chance to enter lot of pest also and disease also. If it's Phytophthora, it's affected by one plant. If you are irrigating, that water will move to another plant. It will affect even another plant. Due to that one, we lifted these plants. We are keeping in the top of the bed.
Yeah. Is it a heavy consumer of water, given that this is Kajiado County?
The avocado needs water, not more water. That is the situation. If you irrigate more, it's chance to get those root rot diseases. If you irrigate less, it will affect your production. You have to keep optimum water level. You have to irrigate daily, but not over irrigate. That is the concept of avocado.
Having such a big business or having such a huge propagation unit, what are the challenges involved? Because I can imagine this can be hectic.
The main challenge is the cost factor. You see, due to inflation, the day by day the cost is going higher. Of course, our plant cost also will go higher. Initially we are selling at 300, then we increase 350. Now current price is 400 shillings. But you see, the farmers has to understand where we are getting expensive, there we will get quality seedlings. That is the main thing we are getting challenges. You see, many farmers, they are buying 150 seedlings. You can see the small size. It will take 3 years to come. Some of them 50% will die. Some of them it won't produce the Hass avocados. It will produce another. Here it's already certified nursery. Here you can get quality 1 year, 2 months old seedlings. But they are still in hesitation to buy. That is the main challenges we are getting. But even though out of Kenya we are getting many orders, Like I said before, many countries outside around Africa and also Asia and Europe we are getting.
Having all these crops, where is your market?
We are doing internationally also. We started Uganda initially, then we increased our marketing population to Uganda, Tanzania, Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria, Pakistan, Togo, Zambia, many countries. Even still we are looking to export Middle East, Asia and also some Europe countries also.
When it comes to exporting, do you export the seed or the plant itself?
The entire plants we are exporting. Before we have some process before exporting. We will remove the entire media, we will send only the plants. It's based on the customer preference, how they are preparing.
And since you're one of the biggest players in the avocado industry in the country so far, what are the dynamics involved? Over time that you've been in this business, what are the dynamics that you've identified?
In Kenya, it's having huge demand for the seedlings, and also in the world market, they need has avocados. It's very high in demand. Everybody is health conscious now. This Hass avocado is having a very highly nutrient. That's why they're preferring Hass avocados. Mainly you can see Europe market, they prefer only Hass avocados. In Middle East market, they prefer the local avocados, the Kenyan Gs. It depends upon the market preference also. But majority what we are selling, what it's moving in the market, it's Hass avocados. Yes, fruit of course fruit also is moving, but the percentage wise, Hass is like 90%, fruit is like 10%.
And what about Fuerte now? How are the prices?
Hey, it's fetching good price. Like Hass, it going around 120 to 140 shillings, even sometimes in the low seasons. The season time, averagely they are getting like 100 shillings per kg.
I know, I'm just looking around. This is vast land. It has a lot of avocado. What happens if you don't sell it? Or do you get the order, so you plant, or do you just plant randomly, hoping for a market?
Actually, we are doing based on the orders. I'm not getting on small orders. We will get even 40,000. Who is growing like 1,500 acres, 2,500, 2,000 acres. They will pre-book 1 year before itself. Based on the orders, we will work out, then we will sow the seedlings, then we will release the seedlings. It's like first in, first out. Who is coming first, we will serve first.
You're actually doing an amazing work.
Thank you.
But now I'll not go without asking you this, because you have avocado in all forms, in form of seeds, in form of fruits. Have you thought about value addition, because you have the fruit in all aspects?
Actually, we have factory in Molo for procuring the fruits from outside growers who are sold the seedlings. They are ready to give us. Even our plantation fruits are ready. Soon we are going to export the fruits. Then we are going to fix a factory for the oil extraction. And you can imagine some of the farmers, some of the growers who is growing commercially, those already they started making wine, beer.
What? There's avocado beer?
Yes. Yes. Value addition is there. Nowadays they are using in pharmaceutical industry, they are using avocados for cosmetic industry. They need avocados also. They are making lot of products from avocados.
Ooh, I'm so glad that you're also thinking about expanding into value addition. You have everything basically.
The trick is water. Avocado requires water, and you need to take care of it. Yes. After that, well, once it comes and picks up, you relax. You harvest. You don't do a lot of clearing, weeding around. When the trees pick up, it's okay. You harvest it for your lifetime. Yeah. It's a fantastic, like coffee.
For staying with us until this time. Have you learned something about propagation of avocado? Did you know that it takes a lot of time to prepare for you to get that quality seed? I didn't know. Myself, I didn't know. This is huge preparation, quality seedlings, and I hope you've learned something about this. There's soilless media here. For whatever you've identified that you can practice in your farm, well and good. I'll be so happy to hear that you've also ventured into this. So thank you so much for being part of the show, and also thank you for the crew that has made this amazing show possible. Thank you so much. See you again next Sunday for yet another amazing Kilimo na Biashara show. See you then.